Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Well, not welcome back. Welcome to a new series on my channel. We are doing Nick versus me in Madden. Nick, say hello.
Howdy.
You'll actually hear him this time. He included his audio. Actually, they won't know about that. But
Yeah.
we're going to do a 3 randoms, and then we're going to pick from those teams. We're going to go against each other. He's going to destroy me. I mean, we're going to play, and yeah, that's how it's going to go. Nick's played Madden all his life. I haven't, so
Not all my life since
we'll see
I
how
was
this
9.
goes. Nick, since you are the
No,
guest,
you go first. 'Cause
ahead.
It's your channel.
No, you go first. All right, rock, paper, scissors.
All right, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What'd you put? Mine's on stream,
Scissors.
so I can't lie. I did too. All right, ready?
What?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What'd you put?
Paper.
I put rock. Okay.
All right, go first, hooker.
Here we go. The Rams. Okay. I want the Ravens. Give me the Ravens.
Eagles are a good team. On this
We'll
game,
go
not in real
Eagles. We'll go
life.
Eagles. We'll go Eagles. All right, Nick, go ahead. Oh, I hate you. 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 I hate
I don't
you.
even
I
need
hate
to
you.
hit it
I
another
hate you.
time. I don't even
No!
need to.
Okay, Google. How do I put a QB spy on Madden 20?
Think that's my only thing? I don't always run with Lamar.
Are we doing? What are we doing? Color rush? Oh wait,
Yeah,
I didn't see. What color
I'm
you're doing.
purple, so you need to go like all white. Because black kind of blends in with it.
Oh. Okay.
You had all white jerseys on.
I know.
That's kind of
but-
nice.
Oh, I know.
I kind of like those old green tops, honestly.
Oi, I know.
If they have
Oi!
what is that?
I like this one. We're gonna run that one. Yeah, we're
Alright.
running that one.
Run it.
We're just changing the helmet. No, we're changing the pants.
Oh, you're gonna have pants that
Yeah,
go
like-
with that.
Black's not bad. Maybe some.
Just hurry up, your viewers are getting bored.
Fine, we'll go with these. No, we'll go with these. All right, here we go.
It's gonna be fun.
No, it's not. It's never fun, Nick.
Are you saying you don't have a fun time?
Nick, I get destroyed. I'm trying to figure out how to do a QB spy.
I've already told you how.
How?
Heck, you did it on that safety in the game that fucking cost us.
No, I didn't do
You
it.
go on the guy, you click A, and then you put the right stick to the left.
Okay. Click A on the guy.
It's
right
the
stick.
NFL on
all I
EA
need.
Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago.
Dang
the
it, I'm gonna have
Ravens
to make a new
introduced to
thumbnail,
this
too.
sellout crowd,
Why
and
is
through
that?
a sea of pyrotechnics,
Because,
out they
your
came
audio
from the
wasn't
tunnel.
included in that one
We're
thumbnail
set to
I made.
go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Carson
I
Wentz
actually
and
like
the
that thumbnail I
Philadelphia
made.
Eagles.
Probably one of my favorites.
And a fair catch signaled for and
I
taken
ain't running that
successfully.
Alright. I would say tune into my stream, but I don't want you, seeing my plays.
I usually
But
just
no, I
run
want
it
you to
back
tune into
then.
my.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Gets this to his running back.
What is he
Jordan
doing?
Howard.
He just stopped.
Give him 32 on the play.
Safety just
Well,
stopped
partner, it's
running.
pretty simple. One
I
thing you
saw
don't want
that.
to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt.
Oh, I figured out how to put someone in motion.
Wentz now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ward. And he's going to get it down
lagging
to
a
the
little bit, but that's
30-yard
all right.
line here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
whatever.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and
No,
1.
stop.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Ferguson
like you anymore,
leading the
man.
surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Shotgun now for Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation.
There's no way
the
this guy can
defense
make
won
a
the battle.
56-yard field goal, just saying.
They got a good kicker.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Wentz going to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Can I just QB kneel it the rest of the game,
Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Okay.
The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a
Welcome
first
to the stream,
down.
guys. You guys joined in. Sorry I can't, Sorry I'm not talking.
First carry now for Jordan.
Why did I run it that way?
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I was there.
It's Ertz.
I tested the
Philadelphia.
Be careful.
Zach Ertz there to make the grab. And the Eagles
No, I know
drive
Ertz
right
is a
down the
beast.
field and score on the opening drive.
I missed the field goal. Oh, no, I didn't.
Elliott good on the extra point.
It was in the red.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, guys.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to
Yeah,
kick it
Elliott's
away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Boy.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I'm not good at defense. So...
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away.
Yeah, that's how you know this
he'll
game.
go down.
That guy can run with me.
Graham.
Yeah,
He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Punt it.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing is Jackson. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Wentz flushed out right. And he is
These guys get opening touchdown. Mine just trash cans, right? Yeah, whatever.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
I'm super nervous.
I'm getting fucking pissed.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone
else's
house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Jesus Christ.
And
You
he'll
want to
take it
fucking
up past the
block me, you stupid
25
cocksucker?
to the 26-yard line.
This is the content I need.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams.
You want to fucking
plays,
run,
we know
you
that,
fat
right?
shit.
They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Able to power through.
What?
He can run for it, and he will.
What?
Go down.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Lamar Jackson,
Yeah,
such a
you
threat
can make
with those
moves out of the
legs, able to
backfield. Did you not know
improvise
that?
and get the first.
I'm not telling you how to ride it. One time.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. That one good for
Just stay down.
13 and a
Don't
Raven
care.
first down.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know
As a
what
general
you mean,
rule,
making
offensive
moves
linemen
up
like
that.
to know where their
You know how to
quarterback's
protect
going to be
that.
when he's setting up to throw the football.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first.
And he can't
Okay, don't
find
throw
a
the ball. It's
receiver,
whatever.
and he's brought down.
Yeah, I don't like
Give
you
the
throwing the ball.
sack to Fletcher Cox.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarter.
Oh, the
Throw
pressure too
the
great,
ball.
and he goes down once more.
My God.
Let's go.
Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And they will finally catch him, but not
Yeah,
before
take
he
back,
reaches
let's
the
go.
8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't
Don't
find
throw the ball.
anywhere
It's
to
fine.
go with it, and he goes down.
How the fuck is this
I'm
guy?
starting to feel for that quarterback back
MVP
there. I mean, you
contention.
know
You
me.
can't release the ball
Normally,
with 5
don't have
seconds
a lot of
left.
empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's
I messed
a
up.
long
Block
way
for
to
me.
go in this football game. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've
That is
seen it on these
trash.
last 2 plays, both losses. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays.
I want to scream from the rooftops right now.
Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. A 4-yard
Okay. He
didn't even
pickup,
go down.
not enough.
Explain to me how to
Fourth
down.
down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his
The
elusiveness
Rams are playing the
to make
Cowboys
people
tonight.
miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man.
Nope.
It's caught.
Nope.
For a Ravens
Nope.
touchdown.
No. No.
Willie Snead there to make the
Nope.
grab
I'm
as his
pausing.
guys are on
I'm
the board
pausing
here in
and
this first
challenging.
quarter. Boy, what a job
Challenge.
there. 4th
Can
down
I
that
challenge?
far away from the end zone just to get it in, get
Can
that
I
done.
challenge?
An unlikely result, but
They
it
gotta
occurred
challenge
nonetheless.
them.
But a terrific play. Great way to finish and in the end zone.
And the defense
It's not
has
a
to be
boost
scratching
review.
their heads, right?
That's usually to their advantage. In that situation, they should be able to make a play on the ball. But instead, it turned
Dude,
out to
this
be a
is
touchdown.
stupid.
And maybe I go figure it out on their sideline.
We are
So,
in for
yeah,
a good
you
one
think
as
it-
we're
you
through
think it's
one
stupid now.
on
Just
EA
wait, okay?
Sports.
I've had to deal with this crap, okay? I'm done with it, alright? It's time for something to happen.
No, just let me play. Just let me win.
I'm tired of this. This game's been
why I'm
freaking
paying
screwed.
you.
Here's Tucker
Nick.
now out to kick this
I'm
one
paying
away.
you. Jeez.
Nah. Screw the payment.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and
Free
taken.
blowjob ain't worth it.
Oh, come on. Yes, it is.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I dare you to run.
Now Wentz. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the
I'm not running this whole game.
Taken down.
I'm not running this whole
game. Good for 20 on the catch and run.
There's no point. I cannot get yards.
Good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I'm scared.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8.
Hey, Nick, I've been telling you I've been practicing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Are you even there?
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. To throw is Jackson. To Boyle here over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Start talking. I don't like this.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson flushed out right. Snead's got it. A first down there.
No. He was out. He was out.
And the young buck showing that ability, that agility.
Why does it never let me challenge the play? What is wrong with this game?
Need to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Well, as we hit the home stretch of the regular season, just 3 weeks left. Let's look at the slate for Week 15, some of the more intriguing games. Houston and Tennessee, that's a big one in the AFC South. Rams going to Dallas, Buffalo at Pittsburgh, that's a Sunday night game. And then Charles Davis, he'll be taking his park into the frozen tundra. You've got Chicago at Green Bay this week.
Certainly do, and I'll take a heck of a lot more than just my parka. I will look like Bib the Michelin Man when it's all said and done. I will be bundled to the gills. A high of 27 expected at kickoff. But let's face it, how much fun will that be? Another historic Bears-Packers game, and a game where the Bears have to have it, and the Packers trying to hold on to the number 2 seed. Houston at Tennessee, so intriguing. Houston just got jumped on by Denver. But these teams will meet twice in the last 3 weeks. A division title may be at stake. The Rams have to win. Dallas can actually afford a loss and still win their division, which sounds crazy. And Buffalo needs a big victory in order to make that New England game possibly mean a division crown. That's going to be fun when they go to Pittsburgh.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Wentz now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. All right, CD, let's take a step back. Look at the AFC playoff picture with just 3 weeks to go. Hard to believe. Essentially, I think it's 7 teams for 6 spots right now. The Ravens are in, looking good for the number 1 seed at 11-2, essentially with a 2-game lead over the 10-3 Pats, who they beat in Week 9. Then what, we got Chiefs in the West leading right now. Texans currently ahead in the AFC South. How about that wild card picture?
Yeah, how about Buffalo? They had a tough loss at home to Baltimore, but boy, they're playing awfully well, and guess what? They go to New England next week. That game could have big ramifications. And the Steelers, how are they 8-5 on their 3rd, maybe essentially 4th quarterback of the year since they traded Josh Dobbs in preseason? Incredible job Mike Tomlin has done as the head coach there. But the team to keep an eye out for in the AFC South, the Tennessee Titans. They are hot right now, 8-5, and running the heck out of football with Derrick Henry.
Looking to get it to Ward, intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, folks, we gave you a glance at the AFC playoff picture. Let's talk NFC playoff picture. Bit of a shakeup because the Niners and the Saints game, and then the Seahawks and the Rams. So San Fran back up the top spot. Then you have the Packers who beat Washington, moving up to number 2. The Saints with the loss, try to follow all this. They drop down the spot, but it's a critical one as they lose that first-round bye, and then we're still awaiting resolution on the Cowboys and the Eagles in the NFC East, CD.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy deal because essentially San Francisco and Seattle have kind of been trading back and forth, and after Sunday night's games, San Francisco holds that spot. But remember, those two play Week 17. It could all be decided then. The Saints have already locked down the NFC South. They're trying to get one of those top 2 seeds, as you mentioned. But the race for these wild cards, Minnesota sitting right there holding the number 6 spot. They're a game ahead of the Rams, who are really hot right now. And the Bears, after whacking the Cowboys last week, they're hanging in there as well.
Oh, my God. How did I
switch
to
I mean, Seattle drops from the number 1 seed all the way down to the number 5 seed in one day. Of course, a lot can change in the final 3 weeks.
And just think, a lot of people wondering, how does the NFC East get a home game by winning that division? This is going to be one of those years people will talk about reseeding based on absolute overall record.
Yeah, because it's not out of the question that either the 49ers or the Seahawks could be 13-3 and be a wild card team. Jackson throwing here, complete to Boyle, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Flush to his right. Roberts got it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he will score.
There's no way,
Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's
Picked off
bullcrap.
here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Nick, I need you to talk.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And shutting him off, now open field. Good coverage
This game is
downfield, led
stupid.
to him taking off, picking up the first down
I can
on
hear
a
your control
13-yard
limit.
run.
This game is dumb.
That was an
man.
excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first
Hello?
read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there.
Why haven't
but
you
he
been
bought
talking?
himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the
I need
sticks,
your
and picked up
content.
the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson now. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's Brown. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles'
How did I
38-yard
start off
line.
so strong?
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Dancing to his left. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
way.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Hey, you don't
He'll
even
get
need
two
to worry
on the
about
keeper, but it becomes
contacting
now
you,
a
Miles. Let him do
third
it for you.
down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and goal, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Nick Boyle there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
This game is
There
just
was
stupid.
no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early.
Oh, my God.
But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal is still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead.
That shit would have worked on you. I would have been
That strong
pissed.
return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have
saw
a
the
major
opening,
impact on this game.
I know you
They've
saw
got
it.
good
I saw it
starting
too.
field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a throw
My
to the
safety
middle, and he's
literally
got it to
bit.
start
He
the
wasn't
drive.
designed to blitz, but he decided to anyways.
And
So
they're going to
thanks.
have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore
Good job,
territory.
Thomas.
It's a big play there for the Eagles. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's Aguilar with it on the jet sweep. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
I know you're going for 2. It's not giving me any plays to go with. What is this? I'm literally glitched.
And now the Raven defense
I had
going to
no
call a
plays showing
timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here
Like, none
in
of my
this
plays were
3rd
showing up.
quarter.
I was like, is he going to pick his play or not? None of my plays are showing up. I still have no suggestions. That's terrific.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
What am I doing, Nick?
Passing.
I'm not stupid.
Why wouldn't
I'm
it
getting
give
all
me
the
a
points.
field
This is
goal
a 6-point
if you're just
game.
kicking a field goal? It wouldn't give me my field goal options. This game is so stupid.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
It even said going for 2 in the bottom left corner.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the
Okay,
decision
because
to
it
get
was
out
giving
is
me-
a
don't need
loss
to
to
block it.
5 as he's
Whatever.
taken down right
It
at
was,
the
sit on the
20.
it
sideline
was giving me
to go away.
options. It was giving me options to go for 2. I went to formation.
The
and changed
Raven
it.
offense set at the line for this next drive.
God, my lead block. It's pointless to have lead block it when they're slower than dog.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd
Nobody's gonna
down.
want to adopt your
And
shit.
Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that is incomplete.
Snead, you probably
This
got
defense is continuing to contest every deep
Get off
ball
my team.
that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth
You don't
and
got
make
to
a play on the
catch the
football.
ball.
Now it's Jackson being chased out left. It's caught by Roberts.
Hey,
But
Rob,
they're
I don't know
gonna
if
wrap
you've
him
noticed
up
this
as
or
he'll
not,
go down
but the first down was
short of
behind
a
you.
first.
Okay, buddy,
Boy, a
so I
real
don't need you
head
running towards
scratcher
me.
there. And the Eagles are going to take over
Autistic
in
piece of
great
crap.
field position. On 1st down, Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Come on.
It's an
Points for
Eagles
you to
first
fall on the
down on a
tackle. You're
gain
not
of
getting
11.
credit for it, okay?
I got a kick out of that one, partner.
Just like you're not getting
You
credit
and
for
I
that
talk
kid that you
often
left
about
behind,
trying to
okay?
hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end direct,
And he is into
Touchdown,
the
get in
end
there.
zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson
Why is
Wentz
this
with
defense
touchdown
so
pass number
trash?
4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
in order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better
you
believe he'll
serious?
be
They're
looking
not
for the
giving-
hat trick here as this one
I'm
continues to
kicking a field
go.
goal.
I again thought you were freaking
Elliott
going
on
for
for
2
the extra
because you're not
point.
giving me that play art. Whatever.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he
I don't
knocks
go for
another
2
one
if I
through
can.
to extend the lead.
So,
Now after the touchdown,
just saying,
here's Elliott
YouTube,
on to
games
kick
will
it
not go
away.
like this anymore. like, if I'm winning, there will be no.
This is
like,
taken about 7 yards deep.
Like, I don't even think I'm gonna win this game.
And
to
he'll
be
wind
honest.
up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And an Allen run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's fine.
Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. On 1st down, Ingram. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 16, Jackson. Buying time to his left. Got a man.
I switched to the wrong guy.
Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Stupid.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that
dude.
spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot
the guy
of things
that's
on
lead block for
offense.
me is a little dude
The
too.
Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
No, I wanted to get the first down.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. That's Aguilar with it on the jet sweep. And he's got some space here.
I almost took that control at the wheel.
So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And you have a custom controller too. Please don't.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You got a custom skin on it.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Your viewers are gonna think I got like custom
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Oh yeah, he's a modder.
Brought
Don't
down
worry.
inside the 20 at the 19. 5
He's
yards
got all
on the
the
catch
shots.
there, brings up
I
2nd
think it's so
down.
good for me.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Bro. Do you still play that?
Fuck yeah. Play the fuck yeah. I've got 80 mil on one of my accounts.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Shorty.
They run with Howard. Looking for a seam, but finding
I don't know why I
none.
took so
He'll
long.
get
I
back
knew it
to
was
the line of scrimmage, and that's
You
it.
see, if you took long
They'll
enough,
say
I'm
no
gonna second
gain
guess
on the
myself.
play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No, I'm just trying to waste the
Now,
time.
obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up and
Because if I
keep
kick the
3rd
field
down.
goal, it's just high.
But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just
No, you
stop them,
didn't.
get to the
I
ball.
did.
Actually,
That
I
means
did.
They might not
When
be
your tight end is
sound
wide open.
defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. The kick by
Oh my
Elliott
God,
is
I made
good.
it. It was in the
And
red.
that'll
Every
push the
time it's
lead
in the
up to
red,
8.
it worries me.
Now, from a defensive perspective,
on the
though,
red
I think
going
maybe
up
they're
or
saying,
red
hey, we
going
did
down?
what we
Yeah.
needed to do, kept
Red
this
going
one
up. There's no
That's
red
just
going
more
down.
power.
Without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a
Does
good
it mean
position.
more power? I thought you had to
but
get
it's
in
not
the
red
really
going
close
up,
yet.
yeah.
Blue.
Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And
The
a
red
pretty good
going up,
return
it's
here.
just-
He'll be
it's
stopped
gonna
just
be
shy of the
faster than
25 at the
going down.
24-yard line.
Okay. I didn't know
The
that.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to
Okay.
watch. The
Yeah, I don't
defensive
need to block
coordinators
you,
probably
whatever.
scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little
Hey,
bit
no,
crazy right now.
don't
but let's
stress. That
face
was
it,
me.
all
That was
our
a
friends
user.
who play fantasy,
Did
they're
you see
enjoying the heck
Yonda?
out of this show because most of
No.
them are creating and getting a bunch
He's
of
running
points.
behind.
Points certainly not at a premium here. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Ingram's a beast.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for
He's gotten so
18.
much better since he's left the Saints.
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram.
I run an Overstorm
Give him
Brave,
5 on the
and that
carry there,
happens.
and
He
it'll be
still
second
gets
down.
passed.
I know how to find taps.
On second down, Ingram. And a minimal gain here as he's up to
Stop
about
him.
the
Stop him. You're stopping
47-yard line. The Ravens on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. He finds Roberts, complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
He's too tired.
The first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a
All right, you
yard.
can take a break.
Yeah, looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's
Yeah, that's fine. I
taken
don't like
down.
these.
Sorry, my stream just
It's been
cut
a
out.
tough one
I
for
know.
this offensive line.
So
it
if this
appears
pops up on
almost like
YouTube,
they've been
this
on
pops
roller
up,
skates this entire game.
I
the
just
way they've
picked a
been
random
pushed
play.
around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't like these.
Incomplete.
If it pops up as
He
like a
was
switch
looking for
screen,
Nick
that's
Boyle
why.
that time.
Sorry, I'm trying.
But now it's 3rd
There's something
down.
wrong with my Wi-Fi
The
right
Ravens
now.
on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 16. Now a 3rd
Yeah, that's
down
fine.
throw, but it
I don't like it when
misses
you
the
catch the ball
target.
anyways.
Incomplete.
You know, I don't like it when my
You
Come
gotta
on.
go
what
for
they're
a
supposed to
penalty,
do.
but I just
Come
don't think
on.
so. I think
This
in this
could be the
situation,
game.
the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't
Go
see
for a
anything
field
that
goal?
warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay
My
right
power
where it
didn't
is.
register. Are you freaking
Was a
kidding me?
kicker from that distance, 56, 57
Why
yards.
am
So
I
many
getting
things
the
you got to
bad look?
worry about, but I am a little
My
surprised he
power-
didn't
my
get it
first-
there.
Yeah,
My
with the
first
way
click did
kickers
not
are
register
nowadays,
at all.
we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior
That's a few
rush
yards,
that
isn't
they
it?
can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can
He
pop it
caught
up in the air and still travel
Well,
and
I
carry
didn't see
it.
if he got over
That's
the
what you're looking for.
line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Oh, I don't like this play.
Now wins. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect
Big
him to
boy
run the
with
ball in this
big juke.
situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
All right, instead of taking this fucking long, how'd you hit 2 clock?
Wentz now on first
Shoot
down.
clock.
Yes,
Caught
so you
by
can run the
Aguilar.
fucking clock. God damn it.
And all the way inside the 15
I'm gonna fucking
before they
neuter
drop
everyone
it.
on this fucking Ravens
28
team.
yards the gain there on the catch and run.
They don't just get cut. They lose.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there.
And to burn a
It looks like simple
timeout.
pitch and
What did they
catch.
even burn a
But you and I
timeout?
both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score
when
game.
You thought your field goal thing wasn't working.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Throwing on first is Wentz. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
To make a play. I was trying to eat. Gosh dang it.
I'm going to eat after this. I'm going to go grab my food after this game.
Check. Watch the defense. Watch the defense.
No, I just called a bad play.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Yeah, I'll get back to you.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50
try to
ball
win.
right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll come out in the pistol.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Don't do this, Nick.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the two-point conversion. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right.
I took my QB spot
into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick.
Oh, come on.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On third down, this is Howard. And he's got room. And
Nick,
now off to
stop.
the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Oh, he
Jordan
just did a Michael
Howard,
Jackson move with the
40
whip.
yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead
What do you mean
up 2 more.
disrespectful?
He hits the
You've been
big
going for it
target
this
for the
whole
2-point
game.
try.
I'm
Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a
I don't
safety
know.
who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And this one
Dang it,
travels
Nick.
out of
Did
bounds.
you pull your guy
So
off of it?
unsuccessful
No,
there on the
he's just
onside
fucking
kick
autistic.
try.
Ooh, pretty
Baltimore
ball.
with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. To throw is Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Oh, I
Stopping
thought he
the
caught
clock
it.
with 5 seconds to go.
These guys don't catch balls. They haven't caught a pass all game long.
So after
Give
the
it a catch
incompletion
that?
on
Yeah, okay,
first,
buddy.
now 2nd and 10.
Come on now.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to
Well,
be. And
that
time
did
has
not
run
go
out
as
now
I
on this
planned it to
game.
go.
A big offensive explosion help
right.
leading them to victory.
Thank you guys for
and
watching. There'll be
the
more videos
defensive
coming
guys,
soon.
they're just saying, hey, put those points
and
up
yeah,
every week. We'll just keep
leave a
winning.
like down below,
They
subscribe.
will
I'll leave Nick's
gratefully
Twitch down
accept them,
below.
won't they? It makes
As
their
always,
job
I'll see
that
you guys
much
next time.
easier when they're scoring
Peace.
that many points.